Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I do general collective readings energetically and I use oracle cards from the Oracle of Mystical Moment deck. And I've created messages with index cards that I've handwritten myself, different energies, and you will see how it goes. Remember to understand this is a general collective reading. Please take what only resonates for you. If it doesn't make sense, it's not your message. But you can listen. There might be some interesting information that might pique your curiosity. Okay, the messages that I was getting while I was cleansing all of the cards, something about step by step, like something like going step by step or taking steps towards something. New Kids on the Block could be relevant. It's a group that was really popular back in the 80s. The song goes, step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. I went to their concert when I was a senior in high school, I believe. Anyway, but it literally could just mean like doing something step by step. And then also I got an image of, those big Magnum black flashlights, those really big ones that are black and really heavy, like you could use to like take out somebody if you wanted to. Something about walking softly, carrying a big stick. The flashlight is representing like carrying the light. Something about you carrying the light, or you need to carry the light, walk softly, carry a big stick, that kind of thing. And then also something about the Big Bang. I was getting all my cards together. I just cleansed them all and I was going over to get them off the counter and I had them all stacked on each other and they slipped and it's like a big crash, a big bang. And the first thing that came to my head was the TV show, The Big Bang Theory. But it could be like something like a Big Bang, or it could be just you like that TV show, or something about the character Sheldon. This is funny because that actor actually went to the high school where the neighborhood that I used to live in. I don't live there anymore, but that high school he graduated from, and he went to the drama department in that high school. It's really interesting. Anyway, lots of different messages. Take what you feel like is significant for you. We'll see how we can connect those messages into the reading. The element that we're going to be working with in this reading of the 4 elements is water. Something that's very emotional. The secondary element is earth. Something in the physical that's tangible. Okay. The current situation, the messages for the current situation, please and thank you, Spirit, are going to be, here we go. Current situation, life purpose. The heart has hidden treasures. And we are dealing with water is the main element. Earth is a supportive element. But yeah, the heart has hidden treasures. Something emotional that you're dealing with at this time. The root cause of this situation is, nope, that's 3. The root cause is arrows of desire, something that you are focused on, your desires. Oh, the Garden of Love. Wow. Interesting. Okay. And then the influence, the messages that will guide us in the main influences, whether they be past influence, present influence, or even future influence. Please and thank you, Spirit. There. South Node, something potentially from the past could be influencing this, or somebody's South Node, somebody's maybe living in their past energy. The next one is be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. This is the influence. Okay, let's get the clarification. The current situation. Anything want to pop out for the current situation? No. Oh! Morning dew, girl, for your life purpose. This is an awakening. Wow. Okay. The heart has hidden treasures. Let's see if anything wants to pop out for that. Nope. Sea Witch. Root cause, arrows of desire, clarified by my dear friend. Oh, wow. The Garden of Love, Miss Sunshine. The main influence, South Node. To the moon and back. That is some interesting energy right there. Be grateful whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. The Observer. And the advice that Spirit is offering in this reading, bottom of the deck, Lullaby, number 38. 38 breaks down to 11. 11 is a master number. It is a combination of two numbers, the 2 and the 1. So it is about innovation, seeing a lot of perspective in things. New could be powerful new beginnings. 2 is all about balance and bridging things together. 11 is very intuitive as well. This energy, the lullaby, is all about harmony as well. 38 it's got a 3, which is about creativity, could be about communication. 8 is all about your balance. All about your balance. Why did I say that? This harmony is going to bring some balance. This is like the 4 of Swords energy. This rest, this with the musician, with the your dreams could play a role in this. 8 is your abundance. So something about coming into harmony is going to help you bring good karma, the flow of infinite energy into your life, abundance. So making sure that you're getting enough rest, the advice, you're recuperating, maybe listen to some music, finding your harmony, which will help in turn finding your balance and allow you to get more creative, to have the abundance that you need in that. So that's the advice in this. Maybe this is the similar energy of walking softly, carrying a big stick when I was talking about a flashlight. Okay, put this over here. And the lesson that we're going to learn through the 7 deadly sins is going to be wrath. Wow. Whenever I get wrath, it's like, ooh, man. So uncontrolled feelings of anger, rage, and hatred, potentially leading to vengeance, is the lesson. The tool that we're going to be using through our 7 chakras is going to be the heart chakra. I knew it. I felt a lot of heart chakra in this with the water energy. And then when we got the heart, it has a hidden treasure, and the Garden of Love. Yeah, this is a very heart. You could be very, like left brain, right brained. You might be more right brained where you're more emotionally connected to how you navigate in the world. You don't have to be, but you could be. The Chinese zodiacs, sometimes I pull more than one, that's why I say plural, that may be guiding, giving their wisdom, giving their energy to this reading. The ox, we used to get the ox a lot, and the ox has come back into this energy. You might be born in the year of the ox, you don't have to be. The ox energy is very diligent, dependable, determined, and honest. The negative side is it's big-headed, not willing to submit or admit defeat. Hothead, maybe that's where the wrath is coming from. Sad loner or won't compromise. Yeah. Okay, and then from the numerology energy, the wisdom that the numerology is going to be helping us, guiding us in. It's this one. Number 9. Yeah, I kind of figured 9 would show up. You could be a life path 9. You don't have to be. We are also in the year of the 9. So the 9 energy is very humanitarian, wise. It's like the sage. It's like the hermit energy and the tarot cards. It's very sacrificial, spiritual. It's about the completion, the ending of completing a cycle, ending of a cycle, and setting up for a new. So this could just also be pertaining to the year that we're in, or you could be a life path 9. You don't have to be, though. Okay, let me put this over here. Okay. All right, let's break down where okay. So the current situation is you're dealing with your life purpose. Either you need to awaken to this or you have. You're learning to handle your emotions better than you used to. This is a lot of water. She's collecting a lot of water here. She's able to handle this. This is very, even though this is a very judgment card, this is about an awakening to yourself. 13 breaks down to a 4. That's about stability, loyalty, practicality. 1 is about very powerful new energy, new beginnings, pioneer energy. And 3 is about creativity and communication. So this card is definitely has a lot of communication because it's an awakening. It's learning and self-discovering something about yourself and being able to handle situations very calmly, even though they're dealing with a lot of emotions. And in this reading, we do have the water and the heart chakra is the tool and the main element that's centered in this reading here. So either you're coming to discover your life purpose, you're starting to awaken to, or you're on the precipice of that, or you have, depending on which timeline you're in. And it's dealing with what's hidden in your heart's treasures. So the Sea Witch is number 52, which breaks down to a 7, which is very spiritual. It's also about higher level learning and a thirst for learning, a thirst for knowledge. 5 is all about change, adventure. It's high energy. It's all about conflict too, but it can be adventurous as well. Change brings in that conflict that's necessary to have the adventures sometimes. And 2 is all about balance. So in this current situation, you're having to, the awakening is whether you've discovered that yet or you're about to or you already have, your heart has a lot of hidden treasures. This is a very heart-centered reading. So like I said, you may be somebody that's more right-brained than left-brained, and you're discovering that that is a strength of yours. And you're learning how to utilize it, and maybe you're learning how to gain control of it. And the Sea Witch is very youthful spirit. It is very much like the Knight of Wands energy, very social, very spiritual, seven, and wands in the tarot deck are fire, and that's also very spiritual too, very passionate. And you're learning to be adaptable in understanding your emotional depth. You may have a high emotional IQ that's off the charts. And sometimes when you have something that's extremely high level, it's hard to maybe fit into situations that other people, normally it's easy for them. And maybe that's harder for you because of your high level. And that comes off as different to people. People maybe whatever judged you or casted you aside or just thought you were, I'm hearing the word flibberty jib. You're just a flibberty jib, like you're just like not, because you're too emotional, and that they think you are, but it's really your emotional intelligence that is being hidden right now, or was, and you've self-discovered it, and you're learning to wield it. Like I had said, walk softly and carry a big stick because you carry the light, and I said that you carry the light in the Hermit. Has the light in the tarot deck, and the Hermit is the ninth card of the major arcana. So, and we got the 9 energy out here. So you're just self-discovering that you're like, you have a lot of wisdom that's emotionally centered. And the root cause of all this is your passions, your desires, and whatever they may be, could be for people, a person, a relationship, a situation, whatever it is that this is like, I think of when I see arrows, this could be very Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius prominently somewhere in your chart. You don't have to, but it's like that energy. And I think of a dartboard, or I think of either way, you're aiming for your shot. We do have this. You're wanting to be very skilled in getting to your target, because it's your desires in this. And my dear friend, so this is the root cause of this awakening, of you understanding the strength of your emotional intelligence. My dear friend, number 47, which breaks down to 11. That's another master number 11 here, that we got in conjunction with the master number 11 when this number breaks down to it too as well. So 11 is very intuitive, can be psychic, and it is about understanding that there is a needing to bridge two things together in a way that, bringing one side of the other, and doing it in a kind of like a mediator way and a pioneer way. It's something new and insightful. But my dear friend is 4, which is all about stability, being practical, being very loyal. And this is about friendship to an extent, or something that you feel very loyal about over a period of time. 7 is very spiritual. It's about higher level learning. So she's gone on this long journey with her dear friend, who happens to be a deer. And you understand about how valuable relationships are. Obviously, this is a very heart-centered reading, so emotionally you have a high level IQ, a high emotional IQ level, so you understand the value of that. And your desires of maybe wanting to have friendships, or valuing whatever those friendships are in your life, family, friend, business, platonic, romantic, whatever it is. This root cause of your awakening is you understanding where those situations, people, places, and things fall in your life and how you value them. You're starting to see things a lot more clearly, and it brings you a lot of, in the garden of love, it really waters your spiritual garden, and it's brought a lot of light to you. You were at one time in the darkness about this. It was very confusing. Maybe you felt shunned a lot because of how you process things. And, kind of like in the Big Bang Theory, the main character, what is this? Why I said the guy, the gentleman who, I forgot his name, Sheldon, kind of feels like that sometimes. He doesn't connect with everybody in that way, but he's very analytical. So this is the opposite kind of, this is, you're very emotional in that sense. But you kind of maybe felt like that. And now you understand that it's a gift. It's a hidden treasure. And it's helping you to now water your spiritual garden of love, water yourself emotionally, and see things more clearly. The sun, Miss Sunshine is number 17, which 17 breaks down to an 8. This is your abundance. This is infinite energy, karmic energy, and 1 is all about new beginnings. It's very powerful, and 7 is very spiritual, and it's about higher level learning. So understanding and learning this very heart-centered chakra reading here. And you treasure this, and this is something that you're starting to understand and develop. It might have been in this awakening quite painful to discover this, but it's helped you see, illuminate, like the hermit's little lamp in that way. It's helped you to illuminate that. And remember, the advice is you need to continue to get your rest, get your sleep, relax, don't push yourself, don't burn. There's an expression that's like, you don't burn both ends of the candle. And that's somebody who just keeps going and going. You need to learn how to rest and pace yourself. And it's super important. Spirit is like, make sure you're taking care of you, getting your sleep. Dreams might be important. You might get some dreams and some downloads that could be important. The main influence of this whole reading is your South Node. Could be something in the past or something that you developed through, this is really interesting, through clarifying. The South Node is number 51, which this card, to the moon and back, is very similar to the 9 of Cups energy in the tarot, which is about your heart's desire. We have the arrows of desire out here. 51 breaks down to a 6, which is about harmony and love. 5 is change, adaptability, could be adventure. And 1 is all about beginnings and pioneer energy. It's very powerful. So in your South Node, or in the past, obviously this influence is something that is something from your past. Is you've discovered something, you've discovered a hidden treasure about your emotional intelligence, about yourself, and the way that you approach things. And this has got the moon energy in this. It's about seeing what you want to go after, seeing the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, but now also understanding there were a lot of illusions attached to those things that maybe you could have been not seeing clearly in your past when it came to the things that you were really passionate about. Also, in this past influence, we've got be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. And number 50, the observer, breaks down to a 5, which is all about change and challenges. It's challenging energy that's changing, and it is about learning how to move in this. And it can be very adventurous, but you've had to kind of sit back and be the observer in your life in the past, but at the same time, understanding that you're grateful for all the people that have come and gone, or whatever they represented in your life. And maybe you felt some whatever type of way about them, as the observer, you're looking back at this and you're being grateful for the roles that they played. You're seeing it very clearly, understanding it, and you're learning how this past energy did bring a lot of challenges in your life. And it taught you a lot because you really realize how much you did take in because of your emotional intelligence. Really helped you get there. And the lesson is wrath. So I feel like you might have struggled a lot with feeling not knowing how to navigate with your emotions. And maybe you used to have a lot of meltdowns or situations where you just lost it, basically. And I'm getting a sense of, I mean, maybe there was, I don't sense a lot of vengeance, but just frustration, a lot of frustration in this. With this 9 energy here, it's understanding that you've learned a lot from those sacrifices, and you're going to have to, the advice is taking a step back and getting the rest and recuperation, learning to retreat a little bit, having a retreat. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to take a vacation, so to speak, or just give yourself some self-care. And because you're closing out some cycles, things are coming to an completion of an end, because you're getting ready to start a new cycle with this new information, this new energy, this new this illumination of understanding what your gifts are, and a little bit more clarity to how you fit in this life and in this world, and where you fit in, and understanding that all is connected. Everything's connected to everything else. Number 12, which breaks down to a 3, which is very creative energy, could also be about communication and understanding things through whatever way yourself, you're communicating through your higher self, other people. Maybe you're learning how to speak up for what you need now, emotionally. 1 is all about new beginnings, and 2 is about balance. I feel like you're starting this new cycle, closing out the 9 energy, in the 9 year. This is happening this year. If it hasn't, it's going to, as we progress on through the year, step by step. So it's just keep moving forward, and understanding how it all fits in, where you fit in, how it all fits in, and you can still have the treasured memories that you have. You always can treasure them. Sometimes they might be bittersweet, and you look back in certain parts of your life, and maybe you felt angry, and maybe that's where the wrath came in, and you felt the frustration that you couldn't do anything, but you're going to look back on it as treasured memories. 18 breaks down to a 9, and closing out cycles through sacrifice, and elevating through sacrifice because of it. And 1 is about doing it and understanding how powerful it is. And 8 is about your abundance. It's learning that like this card is to be grateful for whoever comes, because each one has been sent as like a guide. They've all been there to teach you. They've all been there to teach you, even though maybe you didn't agree with everything 100%. Looking back at it now, you see, oh, I understand it a little bit better now. And you're learning to utilize your emotional intelligence better now. And you've got a lot more control in that, and understanding, and you value it more. You value it a lot. This reading is really nice. I feel like some of you have really struggled with that, not feeling like you were heard, in a sense. I'm surprised we didn't get that card. Can you hear me? But the next card after the memories, the treasured memories, is the flower spirit. So yeah, it's about approaching things in this energy in a very youthful way. You don't have to be young. Some of you might be younger. You don't have to. You just might approach it in a very new, innovative way 10, which breaks down to a 1. 1 is all about innovative, doing things in a new way. So you're seeing yourself in a new light, and you value and appreciate those things, and that have brought you a lot of happiness. And this is beautiful. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful day today. And thank you all so much for stopping by. And I send you lots of positive energy. And wherever you are, whatever you're going through, know that you are worth it. You are precious. You are valuable. Remember to do the self-care and take a break. Take a break and rest. Sleep is important. And thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. Bye.